Hello, this is Tom with the Tractor Rescue Ranch. This is one of the tractors that I have rescued from the scrapyard when it was headed to the scrapyard before I got a hold of it. Anyway, this is a D47U and it sat for 40 years at one of the neighboring ranches' place here. Wasn't used at all. And when I went and got it, I took the old trailer up there and winched it up onto my trailer and brought it home. The motor, both the pony motor and the main motor, were froze up, but I got really lucky on it. I pulled the injectors out of it, put some ATF down it, pulled the spark plugs out of the pony motor, put ATF down it, and worked with it, and they freed up. Luckily they hadn't had any water in them, so they freed up, and that's been probably 4 or 5 years ago since I brought it home. This is one of those projects that a guy just really has a desire to do but doesn't have the budget for it, so it's just going to hang on for a while. Maybe it'll happen at one point. In reality, it's not really probably worth doing a complete rebuild on it. The running gear on it is showing a lot of wear. I don't know if you can see them, but the pins and bushings should have had a turn on it, and it never did. So it's just too expensive to do that kind of work on an old outfit like this. But if the guy did have an endless budget, I'd love to see this, get this restored. I've got all of the sheet metal for it. I've just had it off so that I can work on it. It's all sitting here in a pile. But anyway, I don't have a use really to use this machine other than it's just part of my collection that I love to have, and so I always try to come out here once a year and start it up and drive it around a little bit just to make sure that it's not going to seize up again, keep everything lubed well. I had the main clutch was so far out of adjustment when I got it, I couldn't get the thing to work at all, and I'm guessing that's probably the reason it was parked years ago. But I've adjusted the main clutch and the steering clutches, and they're all working fine on it now. So let's see if we can get this thing to fire up. It's been sitting for a year. I've got a little bit of a water leak on it. I just keep water in it. When I just put water in it when I start it up. This lower pipe that goes up to the water pump has got a leak in it, and I just haven't gotten to the part to get it fixed. So I don't keep a battery in it or anything, but let's put a jumper on it here and see if I can get the thing to fire up. Man, what a fun old tractor. Not too bad. It's been sitting over a year. Didn't really want to start there a little bit. That pony motor fired right up, but the main motor didn't want to start. It was 24 degrees here this morning, so it's starting pretty cold. These old cats, they sure don't like the cold weather. You have to be real patient and let that pony motor run a lot before you can get these old ones to start in the cold. That's a lot different than that old TD9 International I got. That thing, I can start it on gas any time of the winter and switch it over to diesel, but these cats weren't quite that good. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. It's a lot of fun. I'll go ahead and get the water dumped out of it here again and get some caps on it and cover it up for the winter. Thanks for watching.